Yeah, so I get this a lot. So a lot of times it's honestly like sharing interview questions is not something that I can do. But I think one thing to be aware of is that high level process, right? And again, this varies from candidate to candidate. But usually you start with the phone screen where you are presenting your past work or a project that you've done before. If that goes well, you're given a design exercise, and that design exercise could be like very open ended, which is where we're trying to understand your design process. So it will be a prompt that could be like design an app for an XYZ like use case. And then you would submit that design exercise. If that goes well, then you're called on site, which has like a couple of different rounds. So I would say I think the thing that I can definitely talk about is like we are looking at your portfolio and your past work a lot. So make sure you have a good online presence, your projects are updated, and I think that will get your foot in the door. And as your interviews progress, there is no one size fits all. I think even the questions from an interviewer perspective, we are definitely there's like alignment across the level of questions we're going to ask, but it is not the same questions that will get repeated. So don't worry about the questions as much, but just be well prepared and be honest when you come in for the interviews, and have your work ready so that people coming in can see what you've done before. Yes, it's usually people beyond product design as well. So when you think of like cross-functional partners, sometimes a PM would come in, a product manager would come in and interview you. There could be a UX researcher who can conduct your interview. And again, like even after that, when your interview package, like the on-site is done, that is forwarded to a different committee, which is removed from your actual interview experience to remove any kind of bias. And they would read through your interview feedback and evaluate if you were kind of well suited for Google or not. So there are a lot of checks that make sure one, there is no bias, and we have coverage from different disciplines so that it's not just a product design fit, but more of a Google fit and a team fit.